Hi everybody, Jeremy Miner, technical agronomist for Channel Seeds covering Southeast Iowa, coming to you today from a field that has not been tilled or planted. Crazy, right? It is April 11th today, the sun is shining, we are drying things out, but unfortunately, that's the problem we've been facing. We've had wetter than normal conditions and not a lot of sunshine to really dry things out to allow for that spring tillage and even some spring planting to get started. So what I want to talk to you today, besides the urge to get out there and plant, is actually, I want to talk to you about soil compaction. And I know you're saying, Jeremy, come on, it's April 11th, we shouldn't need to talk about soil compaction. But yes, we should, and here's the reason why. As we get later on into the planting season and we have some of these delays, yes, we could be losing some yield, but we could lose a lot more yield if we don't play our cards right and factor in soil compaction when we get out there to work the ground or to plant. So I'm going to talk to you today about a few things related to soil compaction and how we can prep ourselves to be better when it is go time and we can get into the field. Though we're not as far along as we were in 2021, we're still not exactly late when it comes to planting. Data from Iowa State suggests that if we can plant corn between mid-April and early May, we can still achieve 98% of our yield potential. Soybeans are a little bit different since they're daylink sensitive, so mid to late April planting time is what we're looking for in order to maximize yield. But the soils have to be fit. But when it comes to compaction, some of the key things we got to think about are soil type and soil texture. How much sand, silt, and clay do we have in our soil types? How much water is able to infiltrate into the soil? If we have a lot of clay content, typically those soils are affected the most if we get out there too early and things are too wet. Think about the amount of tile in your field. If there's excess soil water and it cannot be taken away, obviously soils stay wetter longer. Even the weight of equipment like your planter and downforce pressure can impact compaction. Data shows that on large planting equipment, the middle 6 rows can show a negative yield difference of as much as 10 bushels per acre. We just need to check and make sure things are fit. Get out there and start digging around and put some soil in your hands. If you can squeeze a tight ball and the soil's not breaking apart, that's not a good sign. We're getting close, but we're not quite there yet. If we can form a soil ribbon that's 3 to 4 inches long, it's just a little too wet. But when we start breaking things off in 1 to 2 inch segments, we're really close and we could be out there pretty soon. And hey, I've been talking about tillage and planting. We should talk about getting prees down. We got to get these guys out of here. I know you guys want to be out here working tillage equipment and getting the planters running, but just make sure that we're practicing patience. If the field conditions aren't fit to till or plant, we shouldn't be out there. We should give it some time. And I know that's hard to say as we get later on into the season, but your plants will pay you for it in the fall. When we can get a good established stand to come up evenly and we get good root systems to develop evenly and take up nutrients the way they need to, and they're not being impacted by any sort of compaction issues, that's what's going to get us the big bushels in the fall. So, hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Jeremy Miner, technical agronomist for Channel Seeds in Southeast Iowa. See you next time.